This is the fascia release for the neck. There's going to be many variations when it comes to fascia neck releases. This one is just a very ideal, simple one that you'll use, especially if you sit all day or if your face is always down in a screen. So this is just a very general fascia release for the neck that will feel good. We can get in later into more specialized releases according to different ailments, but we're just kind of going to do a basic one today. Anytime that we are releasing the fascia, we always want to open up the lymphatic system. We do this because, as you've been taught, it's all connected. And the fascia system houses, interacts, or somehow intertwines with every other system you have. The fascia is the housing to the lymphatic system. So when we're releasing those blockages, we're going to release the gunk in there, and we need the lymphatic system to be able to clear that garbage out with absolute flow and ease. So if we open up the lymphatic in the areas that we're working, we're creating this to have a greater outcome. So when we are working the area of the neck for general release, I would first release the lymphatic system in the front and back of the ear, right here below the tear trough on the side of the nose. You're going to want to open it up and release it above your collarbone and in the back of the head. Anything that I show you, you can absolutely use your hands. So if I'm showing you with one of the tools that I am bringing forward, then go ahead and use your hands. It's whatever way you choose best. The tools are just a way that's going to level up, and you're going to see that in just a moment. So when we are opening up the lymphatic system to start, I like to go with the ease wave. Here are the points. This is very ideal for the Stavali method, the 3-3-3. You're going to find it very useful for many other things too. So you're not going to be able to really see the pushing, but we want to be able to push. I also want to make a note that when you're working the fascia system, in no way should you ever bruise yourself. If we're hurting another system and we're bruising ourselves in order to get to relief from somewhere else, that is not harmony, that is not balance, and that is not healing. And that is what we need to create for the human body to remain in balance or homeostasis and be able to do what is naturally designed to do. The human body is designed to be able to self-heal, but with all the changes that have happened through evolution of what we're exposed to, it now needs further help to how we can really level up our health. So we're going to want to release it in front of the ear here. You're going to slow down to get these releases. I am going to go fast on only one side in order for purposes of this video. So we're going to do the pumping all the way down through here. Sometimes I like to give it a little shake. You're also going to do that into the back of the ear here. Again, you're going to be slowing down so you can feel that release. And then right below the teardrop here, we come down and we give this release. I like to do the little shake here. And then you're going to see how comfortable this is to be able to do right above your collarbone. Ceramic here is absolutely incredible. Such minimal pressure and effort by you, but whoa, with the release that it gives, you're just going to be blown away. And then back here into the back of the head, we're going to just feel and open up right below in the occipital area, right where the head and the neck meet. You'll then, I always release the SCM first when it comes to the neck. And you can absolutely, like I said, use your hand and you can pick up the SCM. And with this, I kind of just pick it up and kind of move it around. But now the fascia flow line is going to be coming out, and all of these are in different weights, and I have them specially crafted that way in order to relieve different parts of the body. For this one, watch how this picks up this SCM. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, that feels as good as it looks. Absolutely amazing, and these tools are so simple. I keep them on the couch, I keep them on the table next to my chair at my office. You know, this just becomes an everyday part of understanding my body and being able to keep it in alignment and feeling great. So we're going to do that obviously multiple times, and all of these go to your comfort. When you feel the release and you're done, you can then move on. After we release the SCM, the scalp is going to be really, really important because a lot of our tension comes from the scalp. It's a big area. Obviously, gravity pushes us down, but it's a big area that holds tension, emotions, and energy in our body. For this, I like to use the Fascia Restore. I previously taught you the hair pulling method. So the therapeutic hair pulling is you get a hold of the hair close to the scalp and you just pull up. Imagine pulling the scalp from the skull in order to get that release. But now if we're gonna level up the game, this is where I bring in the Fascia Restore, and we're gonna use the comb side of these, and we're just gonna get right into the scalp. I like to go back and forth when I'm doing this. Oh yeah, that feels really good. And so you're gonna find very tender areas in your scalp. When you start getting in tune with your scalp, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, there it is. And those are the areas that you want to release. You can use either sides. When we get into further videos, obviously these tools are so multifunction. We're gonna get into how we work them in different areas of our body. But this part's really important. Scary as it looks, it's not. Imagine that your spine can fit right in between. Again, this is multifunctional, so I'll show you different parts of the body later. But right now, imagine that your spine fits right there. We don't want to put direct pressure on the spine. These go on each side of it, so you're going down the spine to give that release. And you will start right into the head area and the back of the head, and you're going to work all the way down to where you can reach. If you have a partner, this is a great way for a partner or a friend to come in and work the whole spine if you want to go even further. But so much of this is designed for you to be able to help yourself. And then you also can use the fascia flow in order to find areas in the scalp too. This is where we go back to using our fingers or the ease wave. And we're going to come right underneath the collarbone here. You will definitely find areas when we're releasing the neck that are a little tender here. I also want you to always check your chest area. Your chest area is going to be an enormous area that pulls on the fascia when we have neck tension. So again, you can just use your fingers, and you're going to really be pushing intercostal, which means between the ribs, and you really want to connect and work the sternum right where the ribs meet. So when we go down and find those areas, when we find an area of tenderness, either with our hands or the ease wave, we use the Stavali method, and we go with the 3-3-3 rhythm because we want to resuscitate the tissue. We don't want to bruise it. We don't want to hurt it. We just want to release that blockage in order for the natural flow to come back. So if you need a refresher on the Stavali method or the pain site, cause site, because remember, an area that has pain, the cause site of that pain usually comes from a different place in the fascia. So in knowing that, you can head on over to my website in both those videos if you need the refresher. I will be having a posture correction program coming out in February, and that will give a whole program for you to be able to correct if you are stuck in forward position, because this will take some repetition in order to be able to realign yourself. And our goal obviously is to permanently remove that pain that you're experiencing and remove any blocked emotions or energy that's in the body for a permanent adjustment in your life so it doesn't return. We always may need some tune-ups, as I like to call them, because we can do the work, but if we return to doing a function, a job, or sit in a certain way and we're not correcting those issues, then obviously you're going to return to having the same pain that you had. So it is all connected, and I am so excited to continue to teach you as you go. Until next time.